Oh, meine Kinder, ich bin's wieder, euer Grüner, und willkommen bei einer weiteren Folge GreedFall. Wir waren in der Taverne und haben uns Informationen geholt zu dem reichen Fratzken, der wahrscheinlich den nautischen Schiffsjungen entführt hat. Wir sind jetzt aber gerade immer noch mal hinter dem Hinterzinner von der Taverne, weil wir haben ja eine Schlüssel geklaut bei der letzten Mission da mit dem Typen. Und Schlüssel wird rein, Jolga. Alter! Alter! Dienstbotentür, der Schenk. Oh. Metalldübel, ey. Oder wir sind ja hier richtig. Und jetzt kommen wir da rein. Und da ist jetzt.
Locked.
Na. Zugelassener Brief. Ich hoffe, du bekommst diesen Brief, wenn du endlich aus Al-Saar zurückkehrst. Vorausgesetzt, es ist noch jemand am Leben, der ihn dir geben kann. Ich kann kaum noch etwas sehen und es fällt mir sehr schwer zu schreiben. Bitte verzeih mir. Mein Junge, ich kann dir nicht viel hinterlassen. Die Plünderer haben sicherlich schon unseren Buchladen zerstört. Aber sie haben vielleicht nicht die Truhe gefunden, die ich in unserem Haus versteckt habe. Haha! Pass gut auf dich auf, mein Sohn. Und wenn du genug Geld zusammen hast, dann flieh auf diese magische Insel, die angeblich völlig frei von Übel ist. Dein dich liebender Vater. LOL! Die Frage ist, wo ist die Truhe? Eine Feder vom Leichnam, eine Kreatur verkaufe sie. Schlüssel, nee. Diese Schlüssel öffnet eine Truhe im Lagerhaus der Verbrecher in Sirene. Sie verstecken dort bestimmt ihre Beute. Nee. Da. Nee, schade. Okay. Ne, warte mal. Wir müssen doch auch immer die Dinger hier haben. What I knew to up with fun for everyone. Da. Buchladen. Also, was müssen wir machen? Oh. So, zum reichen Fratzen. What are you to weapon in fun for everyone?
Might I help you, my lady?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
Enter, please, und stellt sich an die Wand. Alles klar. Und tschüss.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lady de Sardet. And to
Lady
what
de
do I owe
Sardet.
the honor of your visit, Excellency?
Wir suchen einen
I
Mann.
would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here. but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We are looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it is their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
What was your son doing on a Naut ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts, they steal away young children from their mothers.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. But it is true that you are young and inexperienced. It seems that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Nauts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact... It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Nauts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Also es ist schon wirklich sehr merkwürdig, dass die Nauten da irgendwas tun. Also ich glaube ja noch nicht dran. Da geht's nicht weiter. Jawohl, ich wusste es.
I wish you a good day, Your Excellency.
Ja, I wish you a good day.
Have a nice day, madam. Madam, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Keine Zeit für uns. Dann sprechen wir mal mit unserem...
Don't you worry now. You'll get your merchandise.
Dann sprechen wir mit unserem Captain. Oh, Captain, mein Captain. Über die Verträge. Und schauen mal, was er uns dazu zu sagen hat. Mal gespannt.
Madam?
Madam?
Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tir-Freddy. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
Nein.
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
Müssen wir nicht. Wir schiffen das schon. Nach meinem Achso.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nauts, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Naut. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
Alter.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Naut?
Oh, How I would like my father to be implicated in this sordid business. Our old teacher must surely know what's going on here. Let's go talk to him.
Wir müssen ja auch immer noch da rein, ne? Komm, wir fighten jetzt mal. Oh, rein, Holger. Digga, lol. Habe ich jetzt hier Trick 17 oder was? Hä? Wie geht das denn jetzt hier? Ich muss dieses Schlossknacken auf Stufe 2 kriegen. Sonst bin ich ja komplett lost. Du hast keine Figur. Digga! Oh! Nächster Punkt auf Level 5. Level 4 bin ich. Also hier ist er auch nicht dran. Manipuliere das Logbuch. Digga, zeig mir, wo dieses scheiß Logbuch ist. Oben. Hier. Und wo? Aha. Aha. Wo ist das Logbuch? Logbuch, Logbuch, Logbuch. Ah!
Here is the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to
Ja.
the list.
Sirene, Hafen, Gefängnisschlüssel. Manipuliere das Logbuch des Schiffshafenmanns. Ja. Oh. War ja einfach. Digga, hätten wir das Schloss knacken, Alter. Aha. Aber es kann nicht richtig sein, dass wir da auf jeden Fall so einfach reingekommen sind. Eigentlich hätten die uns hier verhaften müssen. Aber um ehrlich zu sein... Ha! Ist mir egal. Du liest. Moment mal, bin ich jetzt so Best Friend and ever mit denen? Weil dahin kann ich bestimmt noch nicht. LOL! Zack, ey. Easy. Oder jetzt bist du frei.
You buzzard! Vulture! I never should have trusted you.
Digga, doch auf jetzt. Kack dir nicht in die Hosen, Bruder. Also, wir haben den Typen jetzt befreit, theoretisch. Wir haben durch den übelsten Zufall sind wir jetzt da reingekommen, ohne dass wir uns gekloppt haben, warum auch immer. Verstehe es nicht. Wir haben jetzt noch zu erledigen. Die müssen wir mal. Der hat noch Informationen für uns.
Your Highness, I'm happy to
Ja,
see your
ich auch.
absence this morning. Worried.
Also, was ist los?
Worried about me.
LOL!
I'm
Spiel
sad to have
abgeschmiert.
caused you any worry.
Entschuldigung.
Would you believe that I was rotting away in a sinister jail, guarded by thugs ready to kill me? Though still seeing double from last night's drink, I was preparing an ingenious escape plan when, ta-da! My fair cousin jumped up out of nowhere and saved me. I'm quite the fairy tale damsel in distress.
You might have refrained from the company of bandits the night before such an important departure.
Take away the risk and halve the pleasure, de Cosillon. It is the salt of life.
I fear that some of my teachings have been misunderstood. But you wanted to ask me something, de Sade?
Ja. Nach dem Vertrag zwischen den
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child, due to some contract with the Nords.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nords. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Was ist denn
Are you
da
telling me
los?
that the Fontaines lost their son in an agreement signed between my uncle and the Nords?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance.
Das ist unwichtig,
What
natürlich.
counts most is that you
Vertrag
bring
ist
the boy
Vertrag.
back to the Nords as quickly as possible.
Machen wir.
Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is
Krank.
ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
Das ist krank auf jeden Fall. Das ist krank. Alter. Jetzt mich rollen. Einer. Oh, wird etwas geil.
Excuse me, madam,
Sofort.
but I haven't quite finished my inquiries yet.
If you would be so courteous, I would like you to leave. I have told you all that I have to say.
Come on now, stop lying. Jonas was taken away by force, against his will, by armed men.
That is not true. Completely false. He...
Enough. With every word, you are a step closer to a prison cell.
Prison? But what would be the charges?
For kidnapping. Whether Jonas is your son or not, he's a naught that you kidnapped and locked up. In the eyes of the prince, you have committed a crime that puts the interests of the congregation at great risk.
I beg of you, Your Excellency. Have mercy on a poor mother who is looking only to recover her child. We didn't kidnap our own son. And if you need to speak with him to be convinced, Please do. He's in our warehouse, near the Coin Guard Plaza, next to the canal. I am certain that once you have heard his account, you will see the tragedy in our predicament and help us.
I regret having had to threaten that
Das
woman.
werden wir erstmal
You
gucken.
didn't have a choice. She was lying, and we need to find that boy.
Also ich bin ja eher auf der Seite der Norten, aber wenn wir die Norten schon 3-4 Mal verprügelt haben. Oder die uns. Dahin. Ja, die noch nicht. Die soll uns nicht reinbaiten. Wir haben jetzt auf jeden Fall herausgefunden, die haben Verträge, die Nauten, oder Nauten mit dem Onkel von Ja, ich bin halt so schlecht im Namen merken, ne? Das ist halt unterirdisch.
Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
A handful of underlings don't scare us away. Right, cousin?
Let's just try to remain discreet.
Wir müssen erstmal so.
Lady de Sade, what are you doing here?
I have come looking for your son.
Den Sohn,
The
du
Naughts are
Spast.
worried about his disappearance.
Those Naughts took him from us.
Nein.
But now we've got him back. And he'll be staying
Ihr habt
with us.
Verträge abgeschlossen.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine? I looked into the contract that binds you to the Naughts. It was indeed you who ceded your son to them in exchange for help with your business with the bridge.
It is so. But that sort of contract is ignoble. I never would have signed it if I had known.
You should have thought of that before. Breaking the contract could have regrettable consequences for the congregation.
The prince will know how to negotiate with the Naughts. If they take my son back, my wife will die of sadness.
Her sadness would be all the more terrible if she learned of your role in the story. Don't you think?
You wouldn't dare tell her. I beg you.
You were not leaving me with a choice.
Very well. Take the key and take him away. Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Naughts.
Ja, das hast du auch
All
gemacht,
children
du
leave the nest
Vollidiot.
one day or another, sir. Farewell.
Digga, ja. Okay, der Spruch war jetzt ein bisschen unnötig, Madame. Wo sind wir hergekommen? Da? Okay. Da haben wir. Weil.
So it's here that our man keeps his son. Abusive fathers.
Who are you?
My name is de Sade. I'm legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
Yes, even if I had to bend his arm a little.
That doesn't surprise me. He seemed to have no intention of changing his mind. I feel more sorry for my mother. She seems so sweet and happy to see me.
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old.
Ja, moin.
I barely remember them. They find me, capture me, and lock me up in this warehouse. Hard to grow close after all that. My family is the Naughts. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now.
Ja.
Can I go home?
Natürlich.
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother.
Abfahrt.
Then find your way to your ship.
Brötchen.
I will see you there.
Digga, wir haben ja informiert, Captain. Digga, wir haben hier richtig aufgeräumt, ne? Wir haben hier richtig... Leute, den hätten wir auch so voll so mysteriös befreien können. Den hätten wir auch so richtig... Alter, den hätten wir richtig geil befreien können. Also richtig sneaky Mickey. Okay. Wir sind jetzt hier voll durch, ne? Wir haben alles gemacht. LOL! Wir haben schon durchgespielt. Wir haben das ganz klasse durchgespielt. So. Würde ich sagen, ab zum Captain. Der Captain wird sich freuen über die Information. Hat auch rumzuheulen. Die Pest ist bis bald vorbei. Oder auch nicht. Der wird sich freuen, der Dude.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Can we weigh anchor?
Can we
should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon.
Ja, das ist mal schon.
You do. It's a rather sad affair, and though solved, leaves a broken family behind.
All we can do is plot a course. No one tells the wind what to do. I do thank you. I didn't think you'd go to so much trouble for a cabin boy. Your actions bring you honor.
Nauten plus 3. Ha, für die minus 3, die wir genommen haben. Ja. Haben wir alles, wa?
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly. But keep in mind that we'll be at sea for several months. If you have any farewells to make or any final business to put into order, now is the time.
No, my house is in order. We are ready to embark.
Perfect. Follow me.
I am so eager to discover Tear Freddy. My isle. My new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience.
Oder?
The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic
Ach, sprich mit dem
creatures.
Quartiermeister.
As big as buildings.
Fuck!
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nords even brought one
Quartiermeister.
back in one of their ships.
I doubt that.
Wo ist der
The
Quartiermeister?
Nords are strange, but they're not idiots.
Ah, fuck, der Dude. Ach, sprich mit dem Quartiermeister der Kaserne von Groschengarde in Neu-Sirene. Wo ist der Quartiermeister nochmal? Ah, shit. Quartiermeister. Naja, alles klauen. Scheiße, Quartiermeister. Scheiße. Digga, habt ihr ja völlig vergessen.
The beast is awoken!
Those conniving, pista-stilling, bridge-building liars. The creature was supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this.
What the hell manner of cargo are you transporting?
Help! We need ropes! We must contain it! Help!
Digga, willst du mich rollen? Was kommt jetzt?
Come now, let's lend them a hand.
Watch out! Take a step back, sir!
Kurt! Captain! Keep my cousin safe!
Digga, was? LOL! Ich würde sagen, das Monster machen wir in der nächsten Folge. Digga, der macht mich ja nass. Alter, speichern wir nochmal ab hier. Oh. Ja, bis zur nächsten Folge. Reingeschaut, reingehauen.